So thank you guys so much for coming. My name is Kanisa, and I'm going to be the moderator. Just letting you guys know you're free to answer however you want to please. So let's get started. If you want, we can go around and just say your first name and if you're a student or faculty on campus. So start with here.
My name's Michael and I'm a student.
My name is Leanne, I'm a student.
My name is Brandy, I'm a student.
My name's Austin, I'm a student.
My name is Sky, and I'm a student.
All right.
Not very diverse.
Nice to meet everybody. Okay, so I'm just going to start off by asking, this is free, just throw things in. Where on campus do you guys spend most of your time?
I'm barely on campus.
Pride
Commons.
Commons, okay.
I only come for class. So I have a class and I leave, or to the library. That's it.
To
Yeah,
library.
we're
Union
all
Library.
Union Library,
The
Pride
library,
Commons.
the union.
Commons. How many days of the week do you spend in Knights Plaza? Are you guys aware? It's by the arena.
I don't know what it is.
It's by the CFE arena.
Not that often.
Not that often.
I don't know what it is. I'm barely on campus.
Okay. Do you guys live on campus? Anybody?
Well, Michael lives near campus. Near
That's not on
Way.
campus.
Okay. Well, it's closer than me. It's like 2 hours away.
Freshman year, I spent a lot of time there, but not anymore.
Not anymore.
Just because I lived on campus, I was there all the time, but not anymore.
Okay. So I'm just going to list a few businesses that are in Knights Plaza and only answer, or you can raise your hand if you go there, have ever gone there in the past 30 months, you know, anything like that. So Dunkin' Donuts
Oh, we went there.
and Knights Plaza.
So this is
Yeah.
the place
Like
with all the stores in the round?
Kyoto.
Yes, like
Okay.
Kyoto.
Now I know what it is.
Now you know. Okay, so
Yeah,
so
I went to Dunkin' Donuts. We stayed there for like half an hour.
half an hour. Okay. What about the Recreation Wellness Center? One person. Okay. Subway?
I don't think we went to that.
Not
Subway.
that
Not that Subway. Okay. Kyoto? Okay. Burger U. CFE Credit Union?
Not the one there.
Not the one there. Okay. Jimmy John's?
Does it count if we order from there?
Yes, go over there. Yeah. Barnes and Nobles?
No, I've been there.
You've been there? Okay. Nitros? Maybe? Okay. All Night Study? Anyone? Okay. Veterans Academics Resource Center? No. Princeton Review? CFE Arena events? Anything concerts?
Yeah.
When can I ask you guys, when's the last time you guys went over there for a concert, or do you remember who it was? Thursday. Okay, awesome. Do you know what was it for?
Amy Schumer. She was doing her tour.
to go to that.
Oh, she was so good. I was so surprised.
All right.
What about the last time you had been there?
It was kind of a long time ago, but I went for a concert, like the Paramore concert.
Paramore concert. Okay. So is that like, did anybody go at all this semester? So just that one time?
It was this semester.
It was this semester?
Yeah,
Okay.
it was. No, okay, not too long ago.
Not too long
I
ago.
guess.
Okay.
It was this semester.
All right, awesome. So now we'll start shifting more into what we're talking about. How satisfied are you guys with your current banking
I'm satisfied.
provider?
I hate
Yeah.
my bank.
You hate your
absolutely
bank?
hate my bank. Just
Okay.
because it's a tiny little credit union from back home. I don't have a bank here at all. Like,
Oh,
I can't go to
that
So
the
it's
bank
not convenient.
at all. It's Vistar Credit Union. It's
never
from
even
Jackson.
heard of it.
It's from Jacksonville.
Oh,
It's
okay.
only in Jacksonville.
United Southern. Just in Leesburg.
Okay. So if you guys can, since you said you're satisfied, what are 2 words you think of when you describe banks? As a physical branch location, or the ones that you walk up to? Like when you actually go inside, what do you think of 2 words?
Money.
And
Online banking.
More money.
But like when you go into the physical bank, what do you think of?
Well, I've only
Just money.
been to 2 of the ones that I go to. I go to CFE. The one on campus is like really small, but the one back in Leesburg, because they have one over there, it's big and there's a queue and there's a bunch of people there. So
Do you usually go like you usually do online banking?
I
then?
usually do online if I need to
Everybody's
deposit
online.
something or take something out of the ATM. I go over there. But
Okay.
It's
Okay.
convenient.
Okay. Do you currently utilize your banking services like checking account, savings account, car loans, mortgages, anything like that? More like toward the loan. I know you guys all use checking accounts. You
Yeah.
just have to assume.
Checking savings.
What about mortgages and loans? Have you guys started that with your banks?
I have not, and I don't know how, and I'm scared to.
Oh, you don't know how? Okay, so that's something, would that be something that you're interested in, like learning about that stuff? With, in some in the near future, you have to take out a car loan.
Yeah,
So you need a bank
Yeah.
I
that
would
would
need
be
to
supporting
know how to
you
do
in that.
that,
Yeah.
but I'd just be scared too because I don't want to owe anyone money.
Okay, so that's yeah, I think we all fear that.
Yeah.
So so with that being said, so what specific services would you guys be interested in, like car loans, or mortgage, more high up, like you're about to start a family?
Mortgage and student loans.
Mortgage and student loans.
I know CFE has the discounted auto insurance program. You know that much. I would be interested in that.
You would be interested in
Yeah.
that? Awesome. Okay.
And probably car loans because I need a car. But
Car loans. Yeah, everybody. I know
Yeah.
campus. Like sometimes you don't always. And you guys said you don't live on campus. So.
yeah, we live all the way over in Lake County. It's awful.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Okay. So you guys need a car. Do you guys enjoy participating in the banking interactions for your personal use or family use? Or, I don't know if any of you guys have families or that you're supporting, or do you guys just use it for yourself?
Personal.
Personal use, everybody personal? Okay. Have you ever heard of CFE Federal Credit Union?
I don't know. Have I?
Have you? I don't know. Okay.
Only
You
because
guys-
I've seen it on campus.
Yeah.
Okay.
I
so-
saw it because they gave me $35.
Oh my god.
So you guys get exposure for sure.
Yeah.
To the CFP campus. Okay. Do you tend to go to your bank branch location, drive through ATM? You guys said online, right?
If I need to take out some money, like physical cash, I go to the one in Leesburg. But
In Leesburg?
My
Okay.
job never figured out how to do direct deposit for me, so I went to the ATM all the time to deposit my checks. So that's the only reason I ever go to the ATM is to deposit my checks. So.
Okay. So if you guys could just start naming banks that you can think of that are on campus, first ones that come to your head.
Fairwinds, CFE,
Wells Fargo.
Wells Fargo's on campus.
Oh, we have an ATM on campus.
Does that count the ATMs?
Does that count?
Yeah, ATM,
Yeah.
any bank that you can think
Yeah.
of.
I just Bank of America.
Okay. Okay. So I'm gonna hold up a few logos and I'm just gonna see if you guys can name. It's kind of like a fun game.
Yeah.
So just kind of see if you can just think of the name of it.
Wells Fargo.
Wait, are we supposed to just think, or we're saying out loud?
No, just say it out loud. No, just name it if you can think of it.
Bank of America.
CFE.
Okay, awesome.
Chase. Fairwinds.
Okay, he knows all.
Bank genius.
SunTrust.
Okay.
Track of money. Only here.
So you guys are very aware of the banks. Okay, that's really great. Okay. So have you ever seen any advertising for CFP Federal Credit Union on campus?
Besides, I'll give you $35, not really. Which is good enough as an incentive for me.
For most college students.
For most, do you guys think that the $35 is what sticks out
Yeah.
to you?
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I
every
was
time they
like-
say that, you're kind of just, oh, I want to see.
Yeah, basically. I was going to sign up for a bank, and I was Fairwinds or CFE, and CFE was going to give me $35. So I'm like, okay, going there.
I
Definitely.
paid my chap to use with that money.
Okay, so you guys are, that attracts you. Okay, so we're going to go into a scenario of the perfect bank. I know you guys said you're satisfied with your banking, but there are some flaws in everywhere. So I'm just going to think about your scenario of a perfect bank. So where would it be located?
In my house.
So you want it close to you? Is that
Yes.
something that,
Yeah.
the actual location, not just an ATM?
Yeah,
Okay, so close to you. What services would it provide?
free money.
Online banking.
Good online banking.
Good online banking?
That thing where you can take a picture of the check.
Yes.
I want that in my life, and I don't.
It
I don't have it.
It actually takes like 3 days for mine to process. Like after I take a picture of it, and I'm like, okay, here's my money. It's like take about 3 days.
It takes 3 days.
Yeah, it takes a
took 2
while.
days, right?
That's-
I was going to say, one of
Yeah,
my friends.
I've never
has
used
a
mine.
I still
I
just
have
drive
it,
it to the
but-
ATM, so maybe just faster check thingy.
Okay, so that camera, that's really
Yeah.
cool. I've
That
never,
is-
I
I've
didn't know
never
that
used
existed.
it. I've heard about it, and I'm just jealous.
It might just be.
Yeah, so you don't have to-
I'm really sad that I don't have that.
Yeah, I didn't even know that existed.
Having an
so-
app for a bank is really nice, as long as it's a good app.
Oh yeah.
The CFE one that I have is, it has the take the picture of the check, and it has just transfer your money between your accounts. It's
Yeah.
good.
that's-
So do you guys have smartphones?
Yes.
Is that
Yes.
something that you guys use constantly?
Definitely.
For
Yeah.
Oh
everything?
my god.
Yeah.
So banking on there would be helpful. I know that a lot of banks have done that so far.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
Bank of America and stuff like
Definitely,
that. So
yeah.
you,
Mine even has an app, and mine's tiny.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, awesome. Okay. So, if you could think of any obstacles, can you guys think of any obstacles that you experience with your bank right now?
Fees.
Fees.
One time I got my PIN number wrong, but that's my fault. So.
So that's about it. So you guys can't think, just fees, those hidden fees that you see in the front.
Since my credit union's small, it took a lot of online purchases. Like if it didn't know exactly where it was, it would just shut off my card. So I had to get a new card like 4 times.
Oh my god.
Just because they're like, we don't know what eBay is, and I'm like, really? But,
Okay, so I know that's happened before. So just shutting it off when
Yeah.
when you spend too much money and stuff like that. Okay, so what are things that CFE could do to eliminate those things? Would it just be just getting rid of the fees, like having no fees, no fine print, making sure that you could spend however much money you want? Because
I've never encountered fees with CFE. I don't know if I'm doing it wrong, but they never charged me for anything extra other than I took too much money out, and even then it was $3 because I overdrafted.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're going back to earlier when we talked about you guys being interested in kind of taking out a loan, wanting to learn more about it because you guys are kind of scared about that. So how likely would you be to take a free financial class? It's free, just not count it towards credit, but something that you could take to learn more about those things to prepare you.
I would be interested in that, yeah.
If I had the time for it.
Yeah, if I had the
Yeah,
time
especially if I had time for it.
It would probably be, I don't know if they usually take like a day or like just to learn about
Oh, it's
taking
just like
out
a
loans.
workshop, not like a
Kind of like a
semester
workshop.
long.
Would you?
Okay, I thought you meant like a semester long thing.
No, I think that finance.
And not get credit for it.
So something that would be just a 1-day workshop thing to teach you.
Informational thing.
It would be interesting if I had the time because I work and do all that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because like that's the stuff they don't teach you in school.
Maybe
Yeah.
Yeah.
The real life stuff.
Yeah, the classes would probably vary from 1 hour to 1 session kind of deal, so
Yeah.
1 day. So
That would be
okay.
really helpful.
Yeah.
Really helpful. Okay. So what are some classes you guys would be interested in specifically?
I would love to learn like more about like credit and how to start building that. Like besides
Yeah.
just like I mean my mom actually just told me about how there's like this bank that actually lets you open a bank account and it's kind of like you pay it's kind of like paying off a car except it's just like you get all the money at the end, but it's like teaching you to save back and it helps build your credit even though you get all the money at the end. Like it was really neat. So but I mean stuff like that just to get like aware of like what kind of credit opportunities are like around you would be really helpful, I think.
Things you should be doing to
To
be able to get
so
a
that
loan
you can
later.
get a loan, yeah. Because right now they're just like,
No,
they
sorry.
don't trust you. Who are you?
So do you guys think that as a student you guys are discriminated against as far as getting a loan? Do you think people don't trust, like banks don't trust
Yes.
you?
I think
I
that's
think
all,
that,
even just
yeah.
students, just young people in general.
Yeah.
They can't, well, we can't get loans because
Yeah.
we don't have credit. 'Cause we were told when we were growing up, don't use credit cards.
Exactly.
You'll screw up.
Exactly.
So you have a negative outlook.
yeah.
Yeah, and if we get credit, then we might not pay it back, and we'll be in debt, and
And the whole thing without credit, we can't get loans, and especially now with college, you need loans. most of the
Definitely.
time.
Okay. So
can't
student
get
loans.
shopping cards at Belk or.
Yeah,
So-
not everyone has like their parents to like co-sign with them and
Exactly.
stuff, to help them or whatever.
Okay, so so just to clarify, so we're thinking about loans, really, that's the thing that
Yeah.
really would interest you.
Generally, financially, how to do taxes would be nice.
Loans,
But-
Yeah.
taxes,
Taxes?
credit.
Yeah.
Okay, so financial classes and stuff like that, okay. Do you think it's a good idea to advertise banking services to students who have recently moved to or near campus?
Yes.
So in different places other than, would you like to see it in a food, like Subway or?
Yeah.
That'd
Be a smart idea.
Yeah.
You like that idea?
Mhm.
Okay. Do you think it's a good idea for banks to team up with vendors and businesses to advertise?
That would be, I think
Yeah.
so. Like, I was actually talking about at my job, I worked for a newspaper, and we were talking about putting like the bank's logo on one of the paper boxes. People would be like, oh, the bank, so we could afford more stuff. They would sponsor us basically, and then they would get the revenue. So I think that is a good idea.
Okay. What are some reasons you might be hesitant to attend new programs at CFE? What kind of stops you? I know, Leanne, you said that you feel you're so set with your bank
Yeah.
and you're not really satisfied because it's so far away.
Yeah.
What's stopping you from
I
starting
just
with it?
don't know a lot about it, and like there's just so many banks to choose from. I don't feel like
They
I
give
want
you
to go and like
$35.
I don't want to go and like find out information about everything. I would have to look for it. I would have to like I don't see any like advertisings for anything.
So, any of the banks. So if I want information about all the banks, I need to go research it, and that's such a daunting task for me.
It is.
And so I just am unhappy.
So if you had a bank, so you want a more personal banking
Yeah.
experience.
Yeah.
Does that go for everybody? Do you
yeah.
not
Yeah.
like feel like you're just some other number, some other account that you have, or
I-
personal relationships?
Since I don't have anything like serious, like loans or anything like that, I don't mind being like, just leave me alone, let me have my own banking, take my money out when I want to, like that kind of thing. But I mean, when I have a problem and I go in there, like I like them to be personal and be like, okay, don't worry, we're gonna figure it out, because, yeah, so, but mostly I would say personal would be.
Yeah. Okay, so anything else, any other comments that you guys have about banking and anything like that?
I'm gonna ask some questions because we're
Okay.
only at 15 minutes.
Oh, no.
Just to
So.
get it going a little bit more, I don't mean to.
Yeah, definitely.
There was actually 3 questions that were skipped accidentally. Have you all ever used an ATM or one of the branches of any bank on campus? So have you
Yes.
ever done any banking?
Yes.
You shook your head
I
no.
haven't, but I never really had that, I never really needed to, so.
No, I've never
Like-
either.
When I lived on campus, I would always use the CFE ATM because they charged the least amount of fee for using the wrong bank. Like if you use your card at the different ATM, it charges you. CFE would only charge me like $1.50. Everyone else is like $4.
Okay.
Yeah.
So crazy.
That's a good point. I would go for that as well.
Yeah. Low fees for using the wrong ATM is very important to me.
Free checking account.
It's just
Okay.
that's the things I know.
$35.
When you're driving around either to campus or to work or to a friend's house, do you notice ads for banks or banking services? Is it does it jump out to you?
I
Or
just
is
see them
it-
everywhere. I mean, I notice all the logos, so.
I just try and
notice
like
them.
spot Bank of America's near, like I'm just trying to keep an eye out for like my bank and see if there's like one near me, so
Yeah.
just in case
Okay.
I need to like go to
Okay. Some questions I was thinking about asking, since we have time and this weren't written down, but I wanted to ask you guys if you know that there is a CFE branch right next to the arena, if you've ever seen it.
I know.
Yes.
Yeah, we did, because
We
Nitro's
made fun of
breaking the
Nitro.
glass and he's not using the sword correctly.
Oh, that's right.
So yes,
That's
yes,
the-
all
yeah.
for it. So were you aware that you can study in that branch? They have
No.
a study lounge, they have
Well, I walk by every day, so.
they have an area where you can charge your cell phone or your laptop. You can sit
I
there.
don't know that at all.
Okay. They also have, were you aware that they have a conference room and free coffee? Or free drinks? So I was like,
Join CFP?
so you weren't aware of any
Yeah,
of
I
those?
wasn't.
No, not at all.
Do you think that now that you know that that branch right there has either study lounge, a conference room for you to do meetings like this, or free coffee, free beverages, that you'll be more likely to go there even if it's not to bank, just to stop in?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Especially because all-night study's right there, right? And if you're going to all-night study and it's really busy and you only have like 3 people with you,
Mhm.
you can just hop over there.
Mhm.
Especially because no one knows about it.
Yep.
You know it's going to be empty.
Okay. Do you think that if you started hanging out there, you would be more likely you're the only CFE customer, right?
Okay.
Would you-
He does too.
Oh, and so for the 3 of you that don't have CFE, if you started hanging out there, do you feel that you would be more likely to use CFE services in the future because of being familiar with their facility?
Way more.
I think the more like, yeah, and especially if I was like, if you guys had advertisements, like what your plans were and all that, yeah, I mean, like, you would just become familiar with it and feel
Yeah,
more comfortable, I think, yeah.
The more familiar you are with like the services they have, the more comfortable you would be like signing up there.
Yeah.
So if I knew about all the great things that they do, I would be like, oh, shit.
I think that's all I have, so if you didn't have any.
I was just curious to say, so, going back to what Liz just said about the services that they provide, like the extra free coffee, is there anything in addition to that that you guys would like as students?
More than just coffee.
Scantrons.
Scantron.
Scantrons, okay.
Yeah.
Like
Those
maybe-
free
Those
Scantrons.
free
Yeah,
Scantron.
maybe
Okay.
tea as well,
Fantastic.
other hot beverages. But
T.
Especially like a lot of us parking garage F because it's free,
Because it's
so
free.
we walk right past that all the time,
Mhm.
and that would just be so simple to like grab a Scantron, and that way you don't have to walk to like the second floor of the Union
Mhm.
if that's not where your class is near. So I think that would be like super helpful.
So Scantrons, anything else, any type of plan so far as textbooks or like, you know, if they provided you some kind of financial help with like textbooks?
That would be
That'd be
fantastic.
awesome.
Actually, I
Yeah,
think
just
everyone on
outside.
campus would join that.
Everyone, because I know that as a student, you know,
Textbooks
there's,
are awful.
they take up, you already have to pay for, you know, tuition and then you have to pay for these fees, and so if they had a program set up for that, that would be,
Absolutely.
I would
take
target you.
advantage of
Super
that
helpful.
immediately.
how would you know about it if you didn't hear it from me, or how would you want to hear about it? How would you know it gets directed to you?
I don't know, send me a text message. I don't.
Text messages?
Like,
Like-
if you
That would be a
already
big
have a bank account,
Like, if you already have an
Like with the
account.
$35, like, oh, we'll help you with your textbooks too.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I know exposure is something that they are not sure about. Like,
If
are you getting
the
exposed
people that
enough?
already have an account, if they have the phone number with the account, like, is that the thing? Not sure. But if they like send you a text, like, hey, this is CFE, we're doing a textbook thing, we'll help you with your textbooks. People are like, oh crap, let's go to CFE.
Yeah.
And then word of mouth would spread through that. Also, there could be posters which is right across from the bookstore and be like, we'll help you with your textbooks. And
I was
people
just
would
gonna
see
Right
that.
across from the, so if it was across from the bookstore, you guys would,
They're-
okay,
Yeah.
two and two together.
If,
Yeah.
if they have a Market Wednesday booth, like, I'm sure that would be good to
Don't
get the
they?
word out.
Don't they have one?
I know Wells Fargo
think they
did.
do.
That's what I'm thinking of. I was like, I just saw a bank there.
Okay, so if they had that, do you guys go?
They should
do
definitely
you guys
do a
are
Market Wednesday.
a part of the market? Like, you guys go?
We go there and take things, but
So you guys are like briefing. That's
yeah.
something that attracts you to the
pens,
CFP.
perfect. If they're good pens.
Skin.
If they're crappy pens, not so much, but. if
So
they're
like
good
like T-shirts, pens.
Pens are
any-
really great.
like
Everyone
pens,
would flock for
pens.
t-shirts.
Yes.
Everyone would flock for t-shirts.
All the pins.
Mhm.
Okay, awesome. So
And I think if you like advertise during like orientations or like
Yeah.
Mhm.
that's-
high school tours,
definitely, yeah.
people would see that and be like, oh, if I have to join a bank, let's join them because textbooks.
Exactly.
Yeah, and for the textbook thing, they could advertise like at any of the textbook stores.
Mhm.
Be like, are you having are your textbooks really expensive here? Like,
Yeah.
we can help you pay for them.
Because at both of the bookstores right across
Exactly.
the road.
Exactly.
So partnering up with a bookstore, like,
Yeah.
and getting that
Very-
connection and having
yeah,
that
very
partnership would like, that would be like, okay, we have this plan, you don't have to just buy these books right
Yeah,
now, you can just go to CFE.
Mhm.
We'll help
And-
you.
But specifying on that specific location by the arena,
Mhm.
I know what is so it's just the walk that you guys don't know about it. You don't go over at night, because I know it's near Nitros and things like that.
Knew
We've
about it,
seen
but
it
I don't think we've
before.
ever walked by when it's open.
It's kind of out of the way.
Yeah,
Like,
just a little.
Yeah.
it's the same situation with Wackadoos in the Union.
Yeah.
Instead of going to Burger U, which they have better like food,
Sure.
Burger you so good.
we go to Wackadoos because it's closer.
Yeah.
Because that's kind of way out of the way.
Yeah.
It's out of the way.
Mhm.
Okay, so there's nothing that what would make you, what would kind of like make you walk over there?
But you talk.
Yeah, that we know.
Yeah.
Now that we know about that stuff, yeah.
Like,
Go
since the
there.
free parking's there, like, I think that's like a really big thing, because a lot of people like park in parking garage F just because they're like, oh, I'm not
Okay, I'm
parking.
glad you guys
So-
noticed that. Okay.
Yeah, that's like, I mean, that's a really good spot, I think, as far as for people that
You
are
just
like,
need to be
okay,
like,
I don't
hey.
like walking there, but I have to park there type of thing, so,
To be like, study room, or like advertise that.
Study-
Like coffee.
yeah.
Coffee especially.
Free coffee.
In the mornings, people would go there.
So
Mhm.
take those advertisements and put them in the places that you guys are at now.
Yeah.
And say, hey, come to the arena.
Like, you
This
know
is-
that it's set up for.
Okay, that's awesome. So, I mean, I don't know what time we're at right now, but
24 minutes.
24 minutes. So if you guys want to just spread any ideas about other things about advertisements on campus or anything like that.
For, I think, like my Bank of America will like send me text messages if there's any like suspicious activity that you've been spending and stuff. I really think those are like super helpful. If you guys have like with your people that you already have on your bank accounts, if you had like text messages that you sent them, that's always a really nice feature in a bank.
Text messages.
Mhm.
Does that give you guys a more personal feel? For your-
Yeah.
Yeah, especially if it's like updates, like new offers and stuff like that, just because that way you don't have to be like walking into the bank, happen
Yeah.
to see it. They're like informing you and like keeping you up to date.
And it's a
because
lot
you've been
more
emailing them.
effective than getting something in the mail because
Yeah.
people are liable to just
We throw
toss
our
it.
junk.
I check my mail.
Flyers.
Like twice a
Yeah, that's
Or
something that I also did when I was there. It kind of slipped my mind. Flyers. What are your thoughts on like how often are you to take a flyer and
Oh, like
keep
someone
it?
passing out a flyer?
How effective is that for you?
If someone hands one to
Not
me,
really.
I'll take it, but I probably won't look at it.
Exactly.
You take it
It's
because
just-
you
it's
feel
just-
bad?
Yeah, it's something extra to carry and you don't want to.
Yeah.
Okay, so just flyers are not effective for you. It's all about social media, internet.
Social media,
That would be
always.
fantastic, actually.
Advertise the Facebook page.
Do you guys have Twitter? What social media do you guys have? Do you mind me
It's
asking?
Twitter.
Tumblr.
Facebook.
Tumblr. Okay.
Tumblr.
If you were to
Facebook.
advertise, I do it on Facebook.
Facebook.
Not Tumblr, because you might get torn apart.
Okay, you guys have Instagrams or anything like
Yes.
that?
Instagram, yeah.
You like Instagram, okay, and just no Facebook. You guys are not really on Facebook that much.
I'm on Facebook.
I'm
a lot.
Facebook a lot?
I'm
Okay.
on,
If you guys have a Facebook
too much of
page.
a hipster, I guess, but.
If you did the whole like follow us on Instagram and get a free shirt thing, I'm sure that would
Yeah.
a lot of people.
I don't know if because sometimes people follow you just to get the T-shirt and then they
It's
take
true,
it back.
yeah.
So is that something that you guys do sometimes? Like you can be honest. I don't know. I'm sorry.
I mean,
I
the
don't. I still
House
follow
of
the
Blues
House
are
of
hilarious.
Blues.
Exactly.
I don't know who would go out of their way to do, but I didn't know if that's something that you guys do just to get a T-shirt, or is
Unless
it really
guys
like you want to
post,
learn more?
Really like irritating content, I would think that people would just follow you and then they're followed you, so they don't want to take the effort to unfollow you for no reason.
As long as it's not constant, like every 10 minutes a new picture. I think
Yeah.
not many
As long as
people
it's
would.
not like flooding their what is it, newsfeed, I guess, I'm on Instagram. But
Okay.
if you don't flood them, or if you like just don't post anything at all, they'll forget about it and they'll just be to you. And then when you post something, they'll be like, oh, I forgot about this.
Yeah.
They gave me a T-shirt.
Okay. So it sounds like you guys just want personal interaction with your banker, and you don't want to feel like you're just another account in the system. So that's understandable.
So you guys like actually thinking about that textbook thing, because that's a really good idea.
I'm not sure, but now that you guys mentioned it and you seem so interested, your
That's a
eyes
really
lit
good
up.
idea.
So the textbook thing, that's something that other banks, I know they don't provide. So
I know. That's a good idea.
the textbook, I just thought so. Okay, so you guys really like the textbook idea.
Yeah.
Any other fees that you guys pay for that you need help with, that a bank could help you with that you can think of?
If you were to partner with like dorms and come up with like payment plans.
That would work.
That's
That
another
would
question I had. Do you guys want? Are you guys
Yeah.
interested in? I don't know your living situation. You guys live with your parents. Are you looking to move out?
I live in
Trying to
an
move
apartment.
out.
Trying to move out.
But it's really hard.
It's very difficult. Also, back to the learn things, finances on like how to get an apartment.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, because I know a lot of situations in college, you guys want to move out. You don't
Yeah.
want to, even if you live close to campus, it kind of just gives you that, I just want to live closer to campus. And you guys said you're far.
Yeah, these were.
So that's something that you guys would definitely need
Yeah,
to.
it would be convenient to live on campus, but it's too expensive.
Yeah.
So if there's a way to lessen that, that would be
Yeah.
Especially
Or-
through like the place that you would be paying for your living to begin with. Like if you were to have like some kind of discount or like even like a payment plan, just to be like, look, it's not that scary. We can help you.
Yeah.
Because a lot with
Easy
dorms
way.
is they'll be like, hey, pay this $3,500 up front, and I don't know who has that kind of money laying
Yeah,
around.
like if you were to.
Exactly.
I don't know. And you guys are all employed. Are you working right through school or?
I'm not employed right now.
I'm working.
I could not handle something.
Psych major, I have to have unpaid internships.
Paid internship. So you guys need that extra financial help. That's something that you guys look for.
Yeah.
So how many people are working?
Super
One,
part-time.
2, 3, 4.
Part-time more?
Super part.
4 or 5.
Super part-time?
part-time.
Yeah, I understand.
Yeah.
School can be stressful, so I know that a lot of people come to school to focus on school, so that, I mean, I know some students are able to go to school and live in an apartment, so that's just something that you guys are interested in.
Coupled with living so far away and having a job there and then
Having a
job,
job.
it's just like you juggle so many things.
How much longer do you guys have at UCF? Are you third year?
You
So long.
can't finish.
I think most of us just started our junior year.
Mhm.
I'll
Okay.
be
Transferred from
Yeah.
like Sumter.
Yeah.
I should be done next spring, but I don't expect to.
Yeah.
I'm supposed to be done next spring, but I don't think it
Yeah,
might,
so it's-
might not
it's-
happen.
Okay, so I mean, I know in college you can stay as long as you want. So you don't have to
I'm-
leave when you're scheduled
A
to.
lot of things happened last semester, so I'm a little behind. So
So you wanna, so you do look for apartments? If you plan on being here longer, that's something. Okay, so, alright, I think you're gonna.
I have a question. What are some popular places you guys go to around campus? Like for food, you club, what do you do?
We just go to
Wackadoos?
I love wackadoos
Sit at
Oh,
home and cry.
Is-
we go to Kyoto's every once in a while.
Kyoto is one of the places I go.
Lazy Moon,
Lazy
on
Moon.
campus.
So off
Chipotle.
campus?
Chipotle.
Chipotle.
I know that.
Oh, the one, okay, so
They
off
should get a
campus.
Chipotle on campus.
Oh my god, they
Yeah.
should. Everyone should put a Chipotle in theirs. All business.
Okay, so you guys are more off
Burritos,
campus.
yeah.
You
Yeah, I
guys are
don't,
more off campus.
Yeah.
I don't eat a lot or do much on campus. I come to campus to go to class and just.
Why is that
Okay.
kind of,
I don't know. I literally live right next to campus, and I don't know.
nothing interesting?
I think it's because I lived on campus freshman year, so
Kind of
I'm.
got the hype out.
I'm done. I did it. I'm done. I did it. I'm done. Yeah.
So where do you spend most of your time? Like in your apartment or?
In my apartment, and if I'm like going somewhere, it's always off campus. Like if I'm eating, I never go to campus to eat.
Yeah.
Ever. I
You
go to
never-
like Waterford or like down University.
Okay.
I never drive to campus to eat, so that's why I don't know if I would ever go to campus for my baking.
True.
Are there any like popular hotspots that you guys go to, like clubs or anything around campus?
I was gonna say you can advertise at Hatters, but I don't really think.
I always
Mhm.
I go to all the bars around campus.
Yeah.
Hatters,
All of
Library,
them.
Pub.
Every single one.
Yeah.
What one's your favorite?
Pub because it's right across the street, so I can walk there.
Night to pub?
Yeah.
Okay.
No
Yeah.
drunk driving.
We live in Leesburg, so we don't really.
Okay.
You guys
Old
can get your
City
apartment
House.
down here.
Yeah.
So we can do that stuff and answer this question properly.
If you take that financial class, you'll learn how to get an apartment.
So what else are you guys worried about if you were to get an apartment? If you're focused on having an apartment, what else would you be worried about besides the finances? Is
Being
it-
able to pay for it if something happens and you can't afford your rent, going homeless. You can't get your car to work, and you can't get to work, and you can't get to school, and then you can't make any money, and then you cry.
Oh my gosh.
You're worried about that ripple effect.
This just happened to me, so I'm worried about it.
Okay. You're worried about the ripple effect of one thing going to another,
Yeah.
going to another,
Because
and that's.
moving out, it's kind of like, okay, I can do this, and then one thing goes wrong.
Yeah.
Everything
One
falls
thing
apart,
and
and you're like,
Yeah,
oh my God.
I agree. Okay,
And your
so-
parents are like, you're not moving back in. You're just like, I'm homeless.
So that's
And then
something.
Brittany moves in with you.
Yeah.
So that's something that you guys want in a finance class. Like, if this happens, we got you for this.
Yeah,
Yeah, like, we
especially
can
if it'd be like
help you, or
emergency
you
loans
can-
or something like that, like
Yeah.
if something
That would be
goes wrong.
fantastic.
Emergency loans.
Emergency loans, like, don't freak out.
I like that idea, actually. I didn't think of that because those things do happen.
Just
and,
be like,
like,
my car is broken, I need like $300.
Just like my car stalling out in the middle of Colonial.
Oh, that was
My
awesome.
stick shift coming apart.
And then what about after you guys graduate? If you have that loan in school, how long do you think you would need to pay that back? Would you need a longer period of time? I think right now it's 6 months.
What? Is it
I
really?
I think
You
it's
have
6 months. I
after
believe-
After you
finish.
graduate?
Yeah, so-
Before you have to start paying back your.
Oh, to start paying them
Oh.
back.
Yeah.
So I thought you
It's
Pay it
all.
all.
No, I mean, you have
Okay.
that 6 month gap.
Of grace
so-
period.
Yeah.
Grace period to try
Where they like
try
try to find a job.
Yeah.
If there was like a program to like
Very
help people find a job, 6 months is fine, but finding a job isn't exactly easy, especially.
Especially right now.
Yeah.
So employment, maybe have that
A little leeway.
understanding that
Yeah,
it's not
maybe
easy to
have like
find
a
a job.
network set up, like with people that are looking for jobs, like, hey, I'm hiring in this place. Send us people that have good accounts or something, I don't know. But that do well with their payment stuff and
I mean,
know
if
what
they-
they're doing with their bank account. Because if they can manage their bank account, they can probably manage more than just that.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, if the bank is understandable and it's like, hey, I'm going to pay you back, but this is how much I can pay right now, and I will be paying in full when I can. Because
Because you need, I mean, I know that it's hard to just, not everybody's different. So it's just, I think that it should probably be more personal, and so you guys, it seems like you guys feel the same way.
Maybe like low minimum payments.
Yeah.
When, like, you can start paying it back in 6 months, but it's like not a very small minimum payment, but like a smaller
can.
monthly
Yeah.
minimum payment, like,
$75.
which that would lead to lower interest rates, that would be
Yeah.
nice too.
Okay, so you
Can't
guys,
exactly control that.
Yeah, just these are harder to
alright,
control.
so you guys have a very good idea of what you want, and well, I think we're at 30 minutes, so.
And we're also at 10, we gotta check out unfortunately.
All right. Well, thank you guys so much for
Yeah, thank
coming.
you. Oh,
I
let's,
really-
on the camera, we'll record who won, so that we'll have proof.
Oh, yeah.
Somebody really did. Okay, so
And then
we're
whoever wins can choose healthy versus unhealthy.
okay, so I'm kind of just like
Oh,
around about
challenge.
listening.
So excited.
Tension building.
Whoever wins is buying us all one.
So Brandy.
Yeah. Now which one?
I wonder.
go with Subway.
There you go. Thank you so much.
Congratulations.
And you guys take another
Congratulations.
donut, take a bottle of water. And thank you so much.
Thank you guys.
Thank you.
We really appreciate it.